Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode of Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well. Got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So, again, going through the daily routine. Got up, went and recorded a little bit. 6 a.m. class, came back, walked my dog, got my workout in, taking all my healthy goodies, make my body, put it where it needs to be, and listening to the good stuff. And one of the things that I listened to, that caught my attention, like always, is it was are you getting paid or paying for your choices that you make each day? And when you hear a quote, a phrase like that, while you're doing whatever it is you're doing, at least for me, it stops me in my tracks, and it gets me to process it a little bit more, get me to think a little bit more. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's really what it's about. Because it's either that, it's one or the other. There's no in between. There's no gray areas. You're either getting paid for the choices that you make, okay, making money, or better health, better this, better whatever in your day-to-day activities, or you're paying for them, like not going into work today. You're not going to get paid. You're going to be in the hole. You're going to sleeping in. Now you're behind. Eating wrong foods. It's going to make you feel like crap, slow you down, drinking the wrong things, reading the wrong things, listening to the wrong things. And the list goes on. So you're either getting paid to make good decisions, or you're going to end up paying for them. And obviously, you should want to get paid for those decisions. Now, again, it doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be actual physical money. It's just, getting paid in a sense of like, hey, I'm benefiting from these good decisions that I'm making. And when you're listening to stuff like this on a day-to-day basis, it's very hard to go down the wrong path. It's very hard to sleep in. It's very hard to not do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, because this stuff checks you, at least for me, and this is why I listen to it, and this is why I share it, because it's not for everyone, but it is for a lot of people. Where someone out there today, probably slept in, didn't come to jiu-jitsu class. Actually, there was quite a few of those, whatever. And, they missed the opportunity that they can't get back. They can make it up, but today is today. Like, you can't go backwards today. You can't go back and rewind time and go back. Well, I'm going to go back to class right now. You can't. It's over. You missed the opportunity. So if you wake up late, you miss your jiu-jitsu class, you miss your daily routine, so getting all out of whack, it messes your whole day up, all right? So you're paying for those decisions to sleep in versus getting paid by hey, I got up on time, I went to class, I had my water, I had my good coffee, I had my good protein shake, I had this whatever, and your day is just off to the races in a good directions. You're getting paid for those good decisions to get up and get moving. So for me, especially today, yesterday and today, been pretty tough. Excuse me. So for me, a lot of you guys that follow me, whatever, I love animals, okay? I love dogs. I've had dogs for over 20 years, and I actually had 7 at one time, I think, all together at one time. And I'm down to 1, okay? I'm down to one dog now. I had to put one to sleep yesterday. She was 10 and a half years old. We went for daily walks every day with this dog for 10 and a half years, man, along with all the other ones. And she was a big part of my daily routine. And that daily routine is now out of whack because I don't have her anymore. I'm used to grabbing the leash, giving her treats in the morning, just the whole thing that we do in the morning. We just had our routine. Routine's gone. It's forever gone. So now I just got the one. So going through that whole emotional process, because she's been sick. The other day, it was Sunday, come back from spending some time with Father's Day, stuff like that, and we let her out to go to the bathroom, and I don't know, she had a seizure. I don't know what she had, but she fell, and her eyes were rolling around the back of her head, and she just couldn't get up. We had to carry her in the house, and she's going bathroom in the house she doesn't. She never does that, but obviously she's sick, so, I can't really trip on that, but it sucks because she's messing up the carpet, and I had to go get new carpet, 2 new rugs, a couple $100 a piece, go to the vet and, take her there, and then, they shave her arm and her leg, and they put the thing in there, and then they put her to sleep, and I got to call the crematory place. And this is a process, like, right? Like, it sucks, and it's still not over yet. They're supposed to pick her up today. I go there Friday, say my last goodbyes, and then I watch her go into the little oven they got, and they cremate her, and then I get her back in a couple hours. And I paid extra money for that, like an extra $300, just because I want my dog back like today, not next week, you know. But anyways, it's the daily routines just aren't there, and a big part of me is like, I just don't want to do it today. Like, I just don't feel like doing like my daily routines, because like the mind isn't in the right place, because I'm thinking about all the stuff that I'm going through. I'm tired, couldn't sleep, so I'm thinking about, you know, she's sick, she's having all these complications. So anyways, I got my run in yesterday, okay. I didn't go train yesterday morning because we had to go put her to sleep like at the time that I normally go train, but I got my 3-mile run in. I felt better, a little better after that, you know, got a good sweat in. It was really humid, hot, and you know, ended up going to class last night, got some training in, read what I was supposed to read, read about 20 pages of my book that I'm reading, some really good stuff, listening to the things that I'm listening to. So I try to just stay on track. So it's all related to the thing that I'm saying today, because like I decided to just stay on track. Like, regardless of how like I was feeling emotionally, like I still needed to make sure that I was making the right choices, because the second that you veer off on these paths of like where your emotions get the best of you, and now you're like maybe drinking what you're not supposed to drink, eating what you're not supposed to eat, listening to some negative stuff, or maybe your minds or your negative thoughts are taking over your brain like weeds out of control, and you're not plucking them and getting them out of there, all hell breaks loose. And I know that. So I was like, I don't feel like reading right now. I didn't feel like running yesterday. I didn't feel like training yesterday, because your mind just isn't really there. You're not really there like in the moment. You know, you're like thinking about your dog that you just had for 10.5 years that is no longer there, and it sucks. But I made sure that I got the routines in like I normally do, and it really helped just stay on track. And then today, same thing. You wake up. I'm used to giving my dog a treat in the morning. She's always waiting for me first thing in the morning, always. Then we go for a walk. Well, no treats to give today, no walk. Take her leash, her harness is on the wall with all the other ones that have already passed away. And it's like, I don't feel like working out today, man. I just don't. But start listening to the good stuff. Guys in my ear, you know, don't be a punk, don't be this, don't that, whatever. So, you know, getting the pull-ups in, getting the dips in, you know, 5 sets of pull-ups and dips and squats and ab workout. So feel better that I took care of myself like I know I'm supposed to take care of myself. Read a little bit, read the good stuff. You know, didn't feel like doing the episode today, you know, but it needs to be done. It needs to be put out there. The good stuff, good vibe need to be put out there. And it helps. It helps like deal with the things that, you know, that I'm dealing with, you know, stuff like that. So it doesn't matter what's happening out there. You got to make sure that you're getting paid for your choices and not paying for your choices. And so that just, it resonated with me, hit home, because it was like, yeah, it's exactly what's happening right now. Like I could easily just be like, I'm going to take the next couple of days off. I'm not going to run, work out, read, train, this, that. I'm just going to go into this little hole for a couple of days, and then I'll come out when I feel like it. And that's just not the way to do things. I'm going to end up being behind, and I'm going to feel even worse because I didn't get my run in, my workout in. You know, I don't want to do that to myself. So don't do that to yourself either. So just figured I'd share that with you guys because it's good stuff. You're either paying for your choices or you're getting paid for them. You know what I mean? So, you know, think twice about sleeping in, and the alarm clock goes off, you know, and you hit the snooze button. Think twice about what you're going to eat today. If it's bad, like, you know, you're around coworkers, stuff like that, they're eating bad foods, and don't do it, okay? Drink more water, like take care of yourself. Your finances, pay off your bills, get rid of those things that you're supposed to get rid of, build your credit scores back up, put everything where it needs to be so that when, you know, stuff hits the fan, you're going to be good, you know? So again, you're either paying for your choices or you're going to get paid for them, you know? And me personally, I'd rather get paid for them, you know, benefiting my body, benefiting my brain and the way I do things, and, you know, just keeping myself in the right place. All right, guys, got to go. Catch you guys on the next one. See ya.